Minnesota would rise to the top of the West, and Garnett was at the heart of their success.
If we needed Kevin to go up in the stands and serve the popcorn, he'd have did it. If you need him to be the ticket guy at the front door, he'd have did it. He was everything for that ball club.
Lob it to Garnett beneath the foul line. The fadeaway with a hand in his face in the air for the win! Yes, sir! Garnett gives Minnesota the win!
While Kevin was named the league MVP for 2004, a more important goal remained to be fulfilled.
Left wing, go to Kevin. He's going to drive. He's at the rack. And what a slam! The big ticket to the basket. Savor these words. For the first time in Wolves franchise history, the Timberwolves are on to the second round.
Get out of the first round, I felt like I had won the NBA championship.
Kevin Garnett walks off the floor knowing he has a date with the Sacramento Kings in the second round.
Freed from his playoff demons, Garnett and the Timberwolves would go the distance in their series with the Kings. And in Game 7, he delivered an epic performance.
Kevin's going to have to create, take the three, and he'll make it! What a fourth quarter for the MVP! Crossover, Weber, drive, and a slam! A memorable night continuing! This is a Michael Jordan-esque performance by Kevin Garnett.
And though they would ultimately lose to the Lakers in the conference finals, Kevin had shown the loyal fans in Minnesota that a championship was finally within reach.
It was my way of putting my arms around the city. Like, man, y'all been here since day one. You know, I know it looked like times we weren't going to be nothing, but we here. We've arrived.
But his moment in the sun would turn out to be short-lived. After one more year in Minnesota, Cassell and Sprewell both departed, leaving Kevin to carry the team's fortunes on his shoulders, just as he had done years earlier.
Like with a snap of a finger, the team was just new. You know, here we are, was knocking on the door, and now we're struggling to make the playoffs.
It is the largest lead loss in franchise history by the Timberwolves.
At the age of 30, Kevin was no longer the kid, and the Timberwolves were right back where he had found them as a wide-eyed rookie in 1995, in the lottery.
Kevin is a very passionate guy. He's just not going to jump ship when the ship is, got a hole in it or it's rocking. But it's soak everything out of him. Like you got a rag and you're just twisting it and wringing it out.
You're putting the burden of this team on your shoulders, aren't you?
Started to be like a little more hard. You know, it's almost like I started to become a little more cold to the game. I really didn't see a lot to smile about, you know what I mean?
By 2007, rumors had begun to swirl that KG might be leaving Minnesota. 12 years as the face of the franchise.
I didn't want change, you know? I didn't want change at all. But it was a process in which I had to go through and realize that, you know what, it's time for you to move on.
Let's go Celtics! Let's go Celtics! Let's go Celtics! Oh, are they ready here in the city of Boston? It seems like old times as the Lakers and Celtics battling again here in the NBA Finals.
10 months earlier, Kevin Garnett had come to the Celtics with the sole purpose of competing for a championship. And now, its time had come.
I picked my head up, and I took a blink, and I blinked again, and I see the Lakers right in front of me. And I got a patch on that says the NBA Finals. And I just remember seeing Larry Bird on this side, and James Worthy and Magic on this side. And it's about to go down. I was like, wow, I am in the Lakers-Celtics series for all the marbles.
He came out and played as if he had been waiting for this moment his entire life. Because he had.
Lakers. Garnett rebound, putback dunk. Oh, wow. And Boston goes up 2-0 in the NBA Finals.
Everybody know why we're going to LA, right? This ain't no vacation. We're going out here to get us some wins. Alright? Y'all hear what I'm saying?
We're going out here to find our trophy.
That's it.
Back home.
We know what we're going to LA for. Keep that in mind now. Straight up.
We won one, we won two. You know, through a series, as you get closer to 4, you feel it.
But in Los Angeles, the Celtics would lose Game 3 and found themselves down 24 points in Game 4.
Oh, man. Come on, guys. Keep fighting. Keep fighting. Keep fighting. Man, go away back, man.
When things didn't go well, there wasn't a lot of finger pointing. A big part in that and keeping guys together.
KG would simply not allow his team to give up.
Blocked on the way up by Kevin Garnett. 11 straight to close out the third for Boston. Garnett backs it in. The Celtics are back to within 6. Garnett got it. And the Celtics have come back to tie the game.
And the Celtics went on to complete the greatest comeback in the history of the NBA Finals.
Garnett and gets the bounce. And it's official. The Celtics have come back from a 24-point deficit. And they go up 3 games to 1 and have a chance to wrap it up in Los Angeles in Game 5.
We got one more. We got one more. We got one more. When we got to 3, I really thought we was going to win in LA.
Game 5 would come down to the wire, and KG had his lifelong goal within his grasp.
Lakers up 95-93. Garnett. First free throw is in and out, no good.
You dream in that moment at the free throw line. You know, when I'm running the beach and I stop, I envision myself right there at the free throw line. And, you know, I did that countless times.
No good, he missed them both. Wow, those are huge.
I missed the free throws, we lose the game, and I put that on me.
Put the fuel in the plate, folks. We're going back to Boston. Game 6 Tuesday night. The Lakers save their season.
Now, I always sit next to him in the locker room, and he looked at me and he said, "My bad." And at that particular time, I was upset because he wasn't Kevin Garnett that night.
You can see it in my demeanor that I was bothered because I was feeling like there's no way I came this far, and I had it.
We flew out the next evening. We got to Boston after a long flight. Got here like 11 o'clock p.m.
We landed, and I went to the practice facility, and I worked out. And I said, I will be ready Game 6. It will be no doubt in anyone's mind that Kevin Garnett is ready to play. And I was so motivated off those missed free throws that I didn't sleep. But I knew somebody finna get it.
Garnett turns, fades, and makes that look easy. KG is locked and loaded tonight.
We started throwing the ball to him on the inside, and he just established how this game can be played.
Garnett at the basket. Oh, he made an unbelievable shot and a foul. Oh, man. It's a 20-point Celtic lead. Goes under the basket to Gasol. Garnett ties him up for a jump ball. The Celtics are dominating the Lakers.
Kevin Garnett is like a man out there possessed.
The moment Kevin had been working towards from the very first time he picked up a basketball had finally arrived.
We made it, man! Top of the world! Top of the world! The final seconds will tick off the clock. 22 years, but the game's original monarchy has regained the throne.
And then finally when it went off, I sort of got numb, like weak at the knees a little bit. And just melted.
The first thing I said is, "Thank you, God," and I went and kissed the floor.
It is banner 17. The mission statement is mission accomplished.
How sweet it is.
I had so much emotion that I couldn't diversify it all. It was just all in one. I was just thinking about everybody who I wanted to be there with me that wasn't there.
I thought about South Carolina. I thought about Chicago. I thought about Minnesota. I thought about personal friends that have been there for me since day one.
NBA champion, how does that sound?
Anything's possible.
Anything's possible!
I really felt like when I made it, everybody made it. I felt like when I shed a tear, I felt like so many people shed tears with me because they just understood my pain. They understood the journey. They understood what I had been through.
I got my own. I got my own. I got my own, man. Thank you for everything, man. Thank you for everything, man. Hey, how y'all doing, man? Hey.
Man, y'all don't know, boys.
You can actually appreciate the ending of a story because you appreciated the struggle. And you know what? I'm a champion. It's been a journey, to say the least. But in some ways, I'm beginning a new one. This game is all about moving forward. Shoot, so is life. It's one footprint after another. And just when you think you've made your mark, it's washed away. But I'll be back tomorrow.